This week I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and reviewing the foreign film Old Boy. So Old Boy is this Korean film that came out in 2003 and it follows the story, it's the story of... Old Boy is a Korean film that came out in 2003 and it follows the story of a man who is kidnapped and put in this really fancy prison for 15 years. And for those 15 years, he's like by himself in this room. And, you know, he's getting fed and he has television available, but no one is telling him why he's being held captive. So then when he's finally released after those 15 years, he sets out on this journey to find out who put him in there and why they put him in there. Okay, so the main character, his name is Odesu, and the actor playing Odesu does a remarkable job of portraying someone who's been isolated in a room for 15 years. Like, he has no social skills whatsoever after these 15 years. He's like sniffing people. He's like, you know how sometimes they serve octopuses that are still alive? Like, he just smothering it down his throat. It's just really weird. The actor does a great job in this movie. He is psycho. And despite Odesu being, you know, kind of crazy, he still has enough sanity left to like piece together what he needs in order to find out who did this to him. And the movie does a great job of keeping you engaged because, like, you know, gives you a little clue here and there and you're just like, oh. And then, like, every once in a while it'll show the person who is responsible for it, but he'll just like briefly appear and then vanish. And you're just like, the whole movie you're like, oh, he's getting closer. He's gonna catch him. But then the ending gets there, and it's just... you find out the reason why he was held in prison for so long, and you're just like... Okay, I kind of get it, but it wasn't that big of a deal. It was, like, really disappointing. And then the bad guy's like, oh yeah? Well, I got another bombshell for you. And then you find this piece of information out, and I was just like, oh no! Ah! And then the movie just ends, and I'm sitting there like, what was that? You can't just end like that. What? For the most part, this movie is really engaging. Like, I was invested in the character. I was invested in what was happening throughout the movie. I wanted to watch it until the end and find out. But then the ending came and I just didn't get that satisfying conclusion that you're supposed to get from a movie. You're supposed to be like, alright, we're done. End of story. Cool, good movie. And it's just the ending. The ending really brought this movie down for me. It was still good, but it's not great.
I am vengeance. I'm okay enough to see.
So if you like what you saw and you want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, hit the subscribe button so you can keep updated on weekly videos that I post every Monday. And if you have any movie suggestions of movies you'd like to see me review on my channel, leave them down in the comments below because it is you who decides what A-Town reviews.